You guys need to see the position that my dog is in right now. I'm going to take a photo and show you. This is genuinely what Dexter is looking like on the floor right now. So I'm going to try and concentrate even though I have a pornographic dog right here next to me. Hi guys, and welcome to my January River Island and Topshop haul. I say January River Island and Topshop haul as though that's a thing, but really January is probably the month where I should not be shopping, but I don't know, new year, new me, new wardrobe, not really sure what happened, but I got really spendy a couple of days ago and I thought I would show you what I picked up in case you were in the mood for shopping, or maybe you're completely bankrupt like I am and just want to live through me and my shopping. Whatever you want to do. But yeah, I did pick up quite a few things, none of which were really necessary, but all of which I really like, and as much as I'd like to believe I'm going to send half of them back, I'm probably not. So yeah, I think I've got a really nice selection of pieces, all kind of pastel colours, so I'm telling myself that there'll be really good spring pieces as well. So I'm going to get started with the River Island pieces because they are on top of the pile. First thing that I got is this, really hard to show you, but it's a very kind of natural stony grey coloured trench coat, not trench coat at all, it's like a poncho with a waist belt, which I haven't taken the belt off yet, but it's got a gold buckle, you can kind of see there. Gold buckle, hopefully I'll insert a clip of me wearing it so you can see it a lot more clearly. But basically I tried on a cape like this during Fashion Week. I borrowed one from the apartment and I just really loved how it fit, and I thought this would be quite a nice, almost like a spring alternative, and the colours are really lovely. They go with my new blog theme, which is always a consideration, and yeah, I thought this would look really nice with maybe a pair of white jeans and some boots. It was £55, so not cheap but not that expensive when you think of what some winter coats and cover-ups can cost. So yeah, I think this will be quite a versatile piece, nice to chuck over a lot of different outfit types and make them a little bit more dressed up, you know, make it look like you've made a little bit more effort than just sticking on any old coat. So yeah, this lovely trench, why do I keep saying trench? Poncho, I think it's a poncho or a kimono. That was the first thing that I picked up. Next I picked up this skirt, which is just absolutely beautiful. My obsession with suede skirts is far from over, and I also have a little bit of a thing for tassels, as you guys know, and this just really ticked all the boxes. I absolutely love this colour grey. I think it's so flattering. I think on blondes it's just really lovely, on brunettes equally as lovely. Whatever your hair colour, this was £35, which I think is just amazing considering the amount of detail, and it really is a super soft suede. Probably faux suede, but then I thought that about my last River Island skirt and it was actually real suede, so who knows. I will leave a link to it in the description box if you want to check out the fabric content, or I could just do it now. Can't find the label, but I will leave all the information down in the box down there. But yeah, £35, I thought this was a really good bargain. I think I'll probably wear this with black tights and black ankle boots, maybe even put a jumper with it, tuck the jumper in. I thought that would look really lovely and quite a nice way to dress up, just like a normal autumnal day, or oh my god, I need to have a coffee, it's not autumn at all, a nice kind of wintry or spring day, definitely one that's going to see me through into the springtime. So yeah, I thought for £35 this was really nice. Love the tassels, love the shape as well, it's kind of like chevron tassel shape, so really pleased with that one. Okay, I've just made myself a nice cup of coffee, so hopefully I'll be a little more alert and stop making silly mistakes. So let's try again. So the next thing that I picked up from River Island was this cute little bikini, and it's just a plain black top with this gorgeous kind of like lace detail. You've got almost like a floral, quite thick lace design, which I think is quite unusual. I like there to be a little bit of detail on bikinis because then the eye is drawn more to the bikinis than what's underneath it, let's say. And I've just found out that I am going away for a little bit of winter sunshine in a couple of weeks, so this is going to be a little bit of inspiration to get into that bikini body shape, which I'm very much lacking after the whole Christmas period. I thought black would probably be the most flattering. And also the bottoms are quite nice as well. I think I've mentioned in a previous video that I really don't like when the bottoms at the back of the bottoms are too big, because then you kind of look like you've got a bit of a soggy bottom and you don't get tan lines, or you don't get nice tan lines on your bum. So these are, as you can kind of see, quite a small bottom, if that makes sense, and then they've got this nice lace detail on the sides. So thought they'd be quite nice for my little trip. The tan lines will be a little bit weird, especially with the top. I'll probably end up with kind of like a checkered pattern on the front, so this might end up being one of those afternoon bikinis when you're done tanning for the day and just want to pose on the beach. Also, for said trip to winter sun, I picked up a couple of pairs of sunglasses. Now these ones, I'm not even ashamed to say, are the biggest Dior dupes ever. I know there's all these kind of fake ones on the internet, but these are from River Island, so not technically fakes, but very much inspired by those Dior sunglasses which we all saw all over our Instagram feeds during summer. I'm not 100% sure if they suit me, but can't really see while I've got them on. It's so hard to see, like I don't know what it is with the different lighting, and my ears are wonky. Does anybody else notice that their ears are wonky? Just me? But yeah, I thought they were quite nice with the turtle tortoise shell and cheap as chips compared to the Dior ones at least. And then these I picked up because I absolutely love the colour of these. These were £14 and the Dior ones again £14, and these have got a really lovely colour. They're kind of like a pinky, browny, taupey kind of shade, and then almost like a snakeskin pattern on the band, which I thought was quite lovely. Again, they're pretty big, so good for those tired mornings. Maybe after I get off the aeroplane, they'll be good for that. And the last thing that I picked up from River Island, sadly I think this is going to go back because it just kind of didn't look as nice as it did on the website, but let me know what you guys think. And it's this handbag. So it's got this lovely kind of stone coloured beige down at the bottom, snakeskin at the top, and then you've got this little gold bar. It's got a long shoulder strap, and then inside, which is a magnetic clasp. It's quite big, but I'm not sure, I just didn't fall in love with it as much as I thought I would, and I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Leave me a note in the comments, keep or not keep, but I'm not 100% sold on this. It was £28, so a real bargain. I think River Island are doing really well when it comes to handbags at the moment, especially the quality for that amount of money is really, really good. But I did also buy a bag from Topshop, which you'll see shortly, so yeah, stick around and let me know which one you think I should keep. So moving on to Topshop, I can feel the coffee kicking in now, so hopefully this is not going to get too crazy. The first thing that I picked up from Topshop was this skirt, and I have it in my head that I actually owned this skirt, not this exact one obviously, but a skirt very similar to this a couple of years ago, and then I don't know what happened to it. I seem to have this in my wardrobe. I either lend things to friends, or I leave them places. I leave them at my mum's house, or I don't know where my clothes disappear to, but yeah, I'm pretty sure I have owned something like this before, and I used to wear loads with black tights, little ankle boots, and maybe a black or white roll neck tucked in with a statement jumper. Pretty sure the skirt that I had before was actually from Zara. Slight ramble aside, so this is Topshop Petite little leopard print skirt. It's quite a nice thick, almost like a jacquard material, which I really, really like. It's a little bit warmer and it keeps its shape really well, and I just think it looks quite elegant. £34, and I think it's one of those that I really will get a lot of use out of, especially in springtime as well. So yeah, if this fits, then this is definitely going to be a keeper. Now this is going to be really hard to show you on camera without me doing my close-ups, but the next thing I got is this absolutely stunning coat. Now I'm not going to get it too close to my face because makeup on this is not going to be good, but I just thought the shape of this was so stunning. It's this gorgeous material which has got kind of like a raw edge to it, if that makes sense, and then it's got rose gold detail on the buckle and on the little clip on the inside there, and it's quite hard to describe. I think I'd almost call this like a doctor's apron kind of finish, so it's a crossover, oh look, little rose gold buttons there. Yeah, a crossover hem on the top there, and then you've got this kind of cut off waist section, a waist belt, again with the rose gold, but to be honest I just absolutely fell in love with the colour of this. Light pink, this kind of pink is my favourite colour, and it's got the rose gold on the zip as well. I just thought all the details on this coat were absolutely stunning. A really nice kind of special occasion coat. As I said before, I don't really have a special coat. I've got like normal trench coats or fluffy coats or kind of, you know, just warm coats, but nothing really for a special occasion, like if I have a wedding or like for Ascot, if I go to the polo or anything in the summer. This was £110, so not cheap, but I think it's quite a timeless style, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to wearing this in the winter, so you'll probably be seeing this in quite a lot of outfit of the days. I just found one more bit from River Island which totally got hidden underneath the Topshop pile, but this also for my little holiday is a lovely light crepe kind of material top, but also really good for layering at this time of year as well. I find that right now it's still quite mild, so you layer up and then you get so hot you just want to take all your layers off. Half the time I'm left with just a thermal underneath, which is not a good look. So I almost bought this half for layering and half for my little holiday. But I thought it's a really lovely detail just to have this little tie fastening, if that's what you call it, kind of a little clasp with a, it's got one of these things. I'm finding it really hard to describe this. It's a squeezy metal thing, which means you can adjust the tightness of these completely useless bits on the neckline. But either way, I thought it was a nice little detail. I love white vests. Whenever I have them in my wardrobe, I find they are amongst my most worn pieces, and this one was £28, so I mean not cheap but not mega expensive, but as I said, it's one of those things that pretty much lasts all year round. It's never going to go out of style. You do have to be careful not to get any makeup on it though. I'm really conscious I've probably got makeup on my fingers because I can already see a little bit of makeup on these dangly bits, so I'm going to put that down. Next up, something a lot more practical, and this is a burgundy ox bloody wine coloured jumper from Topshop. Now I actually have this exact style in white as well, and what I really like about it is the sleeves. It's got an almost fluted detail on the sleeves and a really high neckline. So what I do in the winter is I put a thermal underneath it. I have so many thermals, I've talked about them so many times, from Marks and Spencer's, that are kind of scoop neck 3/4 sleeves, so they go absolutely perfectly under things like this. And I just love roll necks and high necks. I think they're so cozy. They're the kind of things I just wear on an everyday basis at this time of year, and I'm sure it's gonna get colder at some point, so I'm sure I will get a lot of use out of this. And the colour is just a little bit more unusual than the blacks or greys or whites that seem to be filling up my wardrobe, so really pleased with this one. But because you can never have too many grey roll necks in your wardrobe, I also picked up a grey one. I have got a million grey roll necks, but I just thought this one was a little bit different to ones that I currently own. It's got a kind of slightly tighter section at the bottom, and then elasticated hems on the sleeves. So I think this should be quite a nice fit, very loose and baggy, but the colour I think is a really nice colour on any skin tone, any hair colour, really, really easy to wear. And I think this is going to be one of those that not only will I be wearing in the house when I'm working from home, but also if I just got like quite a casual meeting or anything in town with a nice statement necklace. I thought this would look really, really lovely. But it's just one of those things that's so easy to wear, easy to chuck on. You know you're going to look quite chic, you know, you're not going to be doing anything too crazy. The next couple of things which I got are two bodies. Now these are the ones which are roll neck, long sleeve, and then at the crotch area they've got this kind of press stud popper thing going on, which I've never actually owned before. I've never owned any of these press stud crotch things, but I think they make so much sense. As I said with my thermal wearing, the only annoying thing is having to tuck them in all the time, whereas with this it's always going to be tucked in. So if I'm wearing maybe with my nice leopard print skirt, I won't need to worry about it becoming untucked because I will be all fastened in at the crotch, which is great. These were £18 each, so really not that expensive, but I thought really great winter layers, so I picked this up in black and grey. And from the super practical to the rather more unpractical, the next thing that I got from Topshop was this burgundy faux suede playsuit, which I thought was just a really unusual thing. I don't have too many fun, unusual things in my wardrobe, as you might be able to guess from the rest of this video. It's mostly quite practical pieces, but I thought this would look really lovely, maybe with a roll neck underneath during the winter season, black tights, little ankle boots, and again, really, really love the colour. So yeah, I'm not sure what this is going to look like on. I will insert a clip here, but I thought I would give this a try. Then we have another piece of knitwear, surprise, surprise. You can never have too much knitwear in your winter wardrobe, and this I just absolutely fell in love with the colour. I'm not sure if you can actually see, but it's got almost purple and cream strikes going through it, which are really, really nice detail, and it's got a rose gold zip down the back, which just gives it a little bit of extra something special. And the final bit of clothing that I got from Topshop is this very plain grey v-neck jumper. Now this I wore in my 5-minute makeup routine, which you guys might have seen on Wednesday, and it's one of these things, again, I feel like I've said it for everything in this video, but I can just wear it at home, stick it on. It's a very classic chic piece. I wasn't too sure about the v-neck. Normally I prefer the high necks, but sometimes you want to be warm but you don't want to be too kind of bundled up in this area like I really am right now. I'm overheating with the lights, but a v-neck is just a slightly more casual option if you wear a nice delicate necklace and it looks really beautiful. But I actually fell in love with the particular shade of grey that this jumper is, if that makes sense. I think it's really flashing against my skin tone, and then it's got this nice, really not sure if you can see, but this side of it has got a different direction to the fabric, which just gives it a little bit more of an unusual design detail. And yeah, it's very light, it's not too thick material, but it's still a jumper, so it's still nice and cozy when you're at home. And then last but not least, I picked up this bag from Topshop. I'm not gonna lie to you, I picked it up because I thought it looked a little bit like those Chloe bags that we're seeing all over our Instagram feeds, but not so similar that it's kind of like a dupe or copying them or anything. But it's got a lovely suede bottom, a little tassel with a ring detail, and then a faux snakeskin material at the top. You've got the shoulder strap, I haven't actually taken the insides out, and then a little zippy pocket on the inside too, so nice and secure. But I don't think the trend for saddlebags is going anywhere this winter or even springtime, so I'm sure I'll get a lot of use out of this. And it's reasonably big as well, it's quite wide, so I'm sure my camera will fit in here, and my purse and my phone and a little makeup bag, so that's pretty much all that I need. And that's everything. So as you can see, quite a practical haul in most places, loads and loads of knitwear. I definitely don't need to buy any more knitwear ever again. Let me know if I said that in my last haul video, because I probably did and didn't listen to myself, but also a few really fun pieces as well. And the jacket I'm really pleased with, the bikini I am almost dreading trying it on, as I said, but yeah, girl gotta have a little bit of inspiration to get that beach body back. So I hope you guys have enjoyed looking through all these pieces with me. As I said, I'm going to be leaving the links to everything down below, just in case you did fancy treating yourself to any of them. Sorry if I have enabled your purchases, but yeah, please do give this video a little thumbs up if you did enjoy it, and if you're new to my channel, then do click that little red subscribe button, and then I'll see you in my next one. Bye bye!